Watch this man standing in the middle of a Seattle freeway. In video obtained by TMZ, he appears to open a Washington State Patrol lieutenant's unmarked car door, pull her to the pavement, and take off in her cruiser.
State Patrol was assaulted by a subject who then took their patrol vehicle.
The police vehicle seen speeding away, lights flashing.
Oh my God, he just stole the cop car.
According to police, the wild scene played out Christmas Day when a Washington State Patrol lieutenant approached Alexander Eugene Smith, who was running across the freeway. A witness capturing video of the suspect walking toward the lieutenant's vehicle. Then police say Smith pushed the lieutenant down and stole her car, sparking a roughly 10-mile chase.
Vehicle is now southbound I-5 from exit 179. State Patrol's ramming the vehicle.
Watch the moment police appear to ram the allegedly stolen vehicle, bringing the pursuit to an end.
I believe a taser had to be used.
Washington State Patrol telling NBC News by phone that the suspect resisted arrest. Police adding no one was injured.
So many things could have gone wrong. Whether, citizens could have been injured.
Police say Smith was booked into jail for investigation of felony eluding, assault, DUI, and theft of a motor vehicle. Jesse Kirsch, NBC News.
God.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to get into my misogynistic bag a little bit. I'm not misogynistic, but I have to say that. Women shouldn't be police officers. There's, to some degree, and it has been proven over and over again that some women shouldn't be police officers. And what I said before still holds steady. If a woman is to become a police officer, in my mind, then she has to be able to go through the rigorous testing that a man would have to go to. And the problem is, of course, that women police officers don't go through the same testing that male police officers go through. I feel the same way about the military, and and it's in some cases it's hard to say because I do know a couple of female police officers, but when I think about them, I think about them in a situation against a man that is heavier and stronger than them, and what he could do to them when they're trying to to present their authority upon him. Look, I believe that there are a lot of positions in the police department that women can do very well. I believe that there is even some situations that women could, do well in the field. But there's a lot of situations where I believe that women can't be in the field and they shouldn't be doing things like this. Like the other case that we talked about where the young lady, the man took her gun. Took her gun, just straight up took her gun. She had to take off running because he took her gun. And it's, look, I believe that, women should have the opportunity to do certain things that they want to do. But with that opportunity becomes the ability to, specifically if it's a position that is going to require strength and authority, they have to be able to pass the exact same test and requirements that a man has to. And if they cannot, then they shouldn't be doing the job. The strength requirements are lower for women in the military and the police. The demand for how long you can run, the demand for how much you can lift, demand that your body be a certain shape or form. They have to be the same because a woman in the field that is acting in a position of authority, so I'm trying to not use certain words, acting in a position of authority has to have the ability to conduct that authority exactly like a male counterpart can. And we continuously see situations where these women cannot do that. They cannot, control a situation physically like a man can because they're up against other men. And that is what we're talking about. Do we want to continue to put our women in this position where a man can just grab you and snatch your ass out your truck and jump in and drive away? If you look at that video. You have to see how weak the lieutenant looked at it. How non-authoritative she looked at as this man yanked her ass out that car and just jumped in, and she couldn't do anything about it. It's a bad look. It's a horribly, horribly bad look, specifically for that police department and that lieutenant. How did you become a lieutenant and you would let something like this happen to you? I mean, truthfully, she probably shouldn't even open the door. She probably should have left the door locked and waited till some men showed up to assist her, because obviously she was not in an authoritative position to control that situation. She lost control of that situation in seconds. In seconds. And she initiated. I mean, she would have been better off just pulling to the side, monitoring the situation as she called for backup. But of course, she is a strong lieutenant female that works for this police department, and she in her mind, she felt that she had the power and authority to control this situation. And she was sadly mistaken, horribly mistaken, to the point she got yanked out that thing, thrown to the ground, and her police vehicle stolen, causing a horrible chase down a busy, wet highway that could have caused more damage. You see how the outcome could have been so much worse than it was, just because she didn't have the ability to control the situation and present her authority over a man. And that's what I'm talking about. Look, I am all for woman empowerment. I am all for strengthening women. I'm for feminism. But there are certain situations that we have to agree that women just don't have the strength to have the authority in. So I'm going to continue to say that I'm not going to sit here and say that all police women should not be police women, but what I will say is that for a woman to become a police officer and for a man to become a police officer, he has to go through rigorous training, rigorous certification, rigorous testing. If a woman is to become a police officer, she has to pass the same rigorous testing, training, certification, whatever it may be, as that man. Or she is either not qualified or ill qualified for the position. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm Chris Surratt. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Car Concierge Show. Please hit the like, share, subscribe button, and I'm out. Peace.